Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another great day behind Griswold Middle School for Griswold versus Tourtellotte, the undefeated Griswold Wolverines. After a great performance on Tuesday, I'm Cole Baccarelli next to the Red Fury, Ray Churchill.
Mr. Box of Jelly, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Always good to see you here on a bright, sunny day at the Field of Dreams here at Griswold High School. Always a pleasure.
This should be a good one. Griswold is working on a couple perfect games from Kaylin Waldron, and I believe Tourtellotte has had a up and down season, so we'll see what we get today. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Waldron looked great, obviously. Two perfect usual. Games in a row, per usual, yeah. And the bats really came alive last week, or on Tuesday, I should say, against Wheeler, and there were just ropes getting hit all over this place. There's
some shots.
They were not stealing any runs. They were earning them with laser shots. It was the laser show all over Griswold High School.
Absolutely.
But we are supposed to have a 4:15 first pitch, but it looks like the teams are just about ready. And Sonia Matheson, the Griswold catcher, throws down to second. And the batter for Tourtellotte, number 4, is about to step into the box.
LaMontagne will be the first one up for Tourtellotte, as we are going to get a nice little early start here.
It's a nice day. It's a little chilly, not too bad, but the wind is whipping out there.
Yep.
It's kicking up some dust devils. I wonder whether it's going to be an issue for the infielders if they get caught just right.
Look at where Sam Falco's playing right now.
Good Lord.
My goodness.
Sam Falco could pick the batter's pocket.
She is sneaking up.
Yeah.
Probably looking for that leadoff bunt.
Oh. The batter is quite slight, doesn't look like a power hitter, so I don't think Falco's too worried about getting it ripped down the alley at her. So.
Well, a swing and a miss right there, as the count is 1-1 as we have started this game. Kaylin Waldron on the mound, and like always, the first time through the lineup for the opposing team is usually difficult, as they're getting their first sights at Waldron's speed.
Yeah, they probably don't have a pitcher back at their complex that can give them a look like this for pregame, but the best you got is a pitching machine that can dial it up that fast. But, as with anything, you got to get a look at the pitcher first before you have a real shot at tagging her, and nobody's really tagged her yet this year.
Here's a 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Waldron puts down another one. That was her first K of the day. I believe she might have had 16 during the last game.
I mean, that was high gas. That was brim level gas.
As she's off to a good start.
You can't hit what you can't see.
Stepping into the box is number 20, Dalpy for Tourtellotte.
This is the same ump behind the plate that we had on Tuesday. I think he's got that very distinctive strike call.
Yeah, he does. He had a good game Tuesday, too.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad. I didn't want to talk too much smack on him, so that's not too bad.
Almost takes the fun out of it. There was that close play at second that was
there was, and that was iffy. Waldron gets her second K.
Second K, very, very casual K right there.
I don't think anybody's made contact yet.
It's going to take a while. The first time through this lineup is going to be a huge adjustment for these ladies. Stepping in the box is number 5, LeClaire for Tourtellotte. And the pitch from Waldron. That one's called a strike.
I tell you, her control has been pinpoint. Since it's so easy when we're sitting up here in the box right behind home plate, we can see everything, and her control is just pin. She's in and out. Wherever Matheson puts the glove, Waldron hits it.
Sonia Matheson in her first year catching behind the plate, and these guys have made a great duo. And the pitch from Waldron. Good eye from LeClaire.
Right inside.
And we'll see what Waldron brings. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. 3 Ks for Waldron. As a great start to the game. We'll have Griswold coming up in the bottom of the first. And we're back as Sam Falco is going to step into the box as Griswold's getting their first time up against Tourtellotte.
Sam, a natural righty, was flipped over to the left side of her plate her freshman year so she can use her speed while bunting and slapping.
Sam went 2 for 4 last game. And a good eye from her. She's batting roughly around 700. I'd say, which is pretty good. Not bad. We'd like to see that number go up.
Puts her in second place in the PlayStation ratings.
And the pitch, she's looking for the bunt.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, if she gets one down in fair territory, that'll be
what's that pitcher's name, Cole?
Pitcher for Tourtellotte is, let's see.
Number 15.
Smith.
I can remember that.
Easy one for you. Looking for that one. That one's coming right at Sam. She ducks out of the way.
Yeah, Smith seems to seem like she's had some training in the windmill, training in the pitching, but just doesn't come with a lot of heat and not in a lot of accuracy. So I'm sure Falco is not in any hurry to get a hit. Just take a walk, and there you go. Put you on base and, release the speed.
Well, 4 straight balls as Sam gets on.
Want to start a pool? Is she going on the first pitch, second? What do you think she's going?
First. We're saying, looks like a consensus of first up here.
We may not make it to the first pitch. She may just take off.
Here comes Sonia Matheson. She's batting around 300. She went 3 for 4 last game. Not too bad. Yeah. She's looking for bunt.
Yeah,
and
Falco.
The first pitch, no play. That one hits Sam.
Hits Sam while she's
on the bag. Beat it by a couple seconds. How about third?
I don't know if she goes on the first pitch.
Probably not in the first one. See. Sonia was looking for a bunt there.
Not anymore. I think
she should just be hacking away.
I think Sonia's looking to rip something right now.
Count is 1-0. Pitch from Smith. Nope, looking for the bunt. That one was coming right at Sonia.
What do I know? Yeah, Sonia.
That one would have hit her.
That would have hit her. I think she was
already squared around though for the bunt.
Yeah, she's just antsy. I think she feels that she may not get a good grooved pitch to try to bunt. So let's practice anyways. And
yeah.
Is it 2 strikes?
1 strike. 1-1 is the count. Smith for Tourtellotte. Looks, here's the pitch, looking for a bunt from Sonia. That one is a beauty.
Wow.
What a beauty.
Oh, textbook.
Safe at first. That's a textbook bunt.
Textbook. That didn't go more than 4 feet in front of the plate, and it was hugging the third baseline. Wow.
An absolute beauty from Sonia.
She deadened it and took off. And Sonia's not a speed merchant, but she plenty fast getting down that line. All right, here comes Lucia.
Luch steps up. She went 2 for 4 last game with an RBI. She's batting around 400 on the year with quick runners on corners already for Griswold. And the pitch, that one is in there for strike 1. Sonia's going to take second.
Yeah, defensive indifference. They didn't care. They weren't throwing down.
Her second stolen base of the year. As the count is 0-1. And Smith taking her time here. She looks in the pitch, a bunt. Oh, another one. That's going to roll foul.
Oh, nice one. Coach Aramoni working on the small ball game today.
Clearly, they're looking. All bunts. First 3 batters have been showing bunt.
Yeah, I think he's. Just getting some polish on it and working it for future games.
Well, the count is 0-2 now, so we'll see what Luch decides to do here. This big important out though for Tourtellotte. So they're in a big jam with no outs. Pitch from Smith. That one's outside.
Falco halfway down the baseline. Daring the poor catcher to throw.
I'll tell you what, the velocity difference between Waldron and Smith.
Yeah, it's pretty significant.
Especially from our view, it's pretty easy to tell. Here's the pitch from Smith. Gets a little more on that one, but it's going to be outside. Count goes to 2-2. Good eye from Luch. She hasn't been showing bunt the last 2, so I think she's swinging away.
Yep.
With 2 strikes on her.
She just wants to see something in the wheelhouse.
Let's see this pitch from Smith. That one is inside, jammed her up. Doesn't get the call from Blue.
Thought he might get some paint. Thought she might get some paint on that. But
yep, it was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch.
I think Luch was looking outside on that, and they jammed her in just a little too far in.
Well, that brings the count to 3-2. Luch was in an 0-2. Now might be drawing a walk here. Pitch from Smith. That one's right at Luch's head. She's going to draw the walk.
She doesn't realize it
Doesn't
yet,
realize
and there she goes.
Now she goes.
All right, you got here comes Waldron.
Well, here we go.
The pitcher's got no outs with 3 ducks on, and nobody's been hitting ropes harder than that kid lately.
Hey, she was probably about 2 or 3 feet from having a dinger.
Wouldn't that be something to watch her launch one out of here? Which way is the wind blowing? I can't see the flag on the other side of the campus.
She was 3 for 4 with too many RBIs to count last game.
Flag's blowing right to left.
And she's going to take that pitch for ball 1. She's batting around 700 on the year.
That's it?
That's it, yeah. She's going to want to improve that number.
Yeah.
Really low average. And Smith takes her time here. The pitch. That one is inside. Can't seem to find the strike zone.
I tell you, Smith's in a tough predicament here because she's got the most feared batter on the Wolverines team in front of her, but she's down 0-2 to her. Or 2-0. Sorry, down 2-0.
She needs to throw a strike.
She has to.
If she leaves anything over the plate,
it's going to get tattooed.
It's going to go somewhere. There it is. That one's shot. It's high up in the air. Looks like the left fielder might not have a play. It's close. It lands right at the base of the wall. The girls are coming around. One girl scored. 2 girls are going to score. That one carried farther than I thought. It landed right at the base of the wall as Griswold will go up 2-0.
That was 4 feet from leaving this place.
That one was closer than the shot last game. You couldn't quite tell, though.
She hit it exactly 214 feet.
She literally hit it 214, 213 feet. You can't get that much closer.
Courtesy runner Sydney Dameron coming in for Waldron. She's going to take a break, get ready to go back on the mound. And we still have no outs with 2 runs in and 2 on. And looks like Sidlik Walla coming up, left fielder.
We actually have or
is that Mandy?
Yeah, it's Mandy.
Oh, sorry, my fault. I have old-timers disease.
Old timers disease. How long have you had that for?
About
the last 20 years.
30 of my 50 years.
All 2 runners in scoring position for Griswold as they've jumped right away. Have a 2-0 lead. Mandy with the ball on her. She pops that one up. That's over the shortstop's head. Dameron is going to go to third. That's going to score a run. As Mandy's daring her, she's just going to get a double. She wanted it. There was plenty amount of time for Tourtellotte to get that ball in the second. And Mandy saw the slow play being made. She just took it. She picks up an RBI. It's 3-0. 3-0 already. Stepping up to the box is Stretch. Kayla Nielsen. She moved up a couple of spots in the lineup here.
Yeah, for good reason.
Last game she went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. She had a base-clearing double that really drove open this game. And she has another chance right now to do the same thing. The pitch from Smith, that one's inside, ball 1.
Still no outs. And no outs in sight.
As Tourtellotte has found themselves in a hole quick. And the pitch, Kayla shows bunt. She got a piece of that one, fouled it back down, and it's going to be strike 1.
Yeah, I think Coach Aramoni definitely has decided to work his small ball game. Get the ladies some practice with live bunting.
Michaela is batting around 650 on the year. She has a triple. One of the 2 triples on the team. She waits for Smith. The windup. Here's the pitch. That one's outside swing. Couldn't quite tell if she got a piece of that or just flat missed it. But that'll put her in a 1-2 count. As this would be a very important out for Tourtellotte to get if they want to keep the damage from getting worse. But still no outs for Griswold.
Boy, that wind is whipping.
And the pitch from Smith. That one comes back inside on Michaela. Good eye. Tries to count to 2-2.
You know, Smith's doing the best she can out there. She certainly is not without skill.
She's good at placing her pitches. She's been going inside, moving inside and outside.
She's just having a rough time finding the strike zone right now, and I don't know. Well, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that wind.
Tumbleweeds.
The pitch from Smith. That one comes inside, almost hits Stretch. She backs off, and that's going to drive the count to full, 3-2. As Michaela's going to look to anything in the outfield will score 2.
Yeah, easily, especially with no outs. They're going to be going.
But she crawled out of this 1-2 hole. A couple of these ladies have been down to 2 strikes and have crawled out of the hole. Blue calls time.
Yeah, win timeout.
Win timeout is right.
The Dust Devils coming across the infield and whacking everybody in the face, getting in Blue's eyes, getting in the pitcher's eyes.
Count is full here. Important at bat for Stretch. The pitch. That one's left up underneath the pitcher's glove, underneath the second baseman's glove. That one goes in the outfield. 2 girls are going to score. Michaela Nielsen comes through again, per usual. She picks up 2 RBIs as Griswold has opened up this game early. It is 5-0, and we just started with no outs.
Second baseman made a nice diving effort there. I thought she had it.
I think it went right underneath her glove.
Yep. I don't think she would have gotten the play at first, but she could have maybe kept that second run from scoring. She would have. She would have kept that second run from scoring because the ball wouldn't have made it out of the infield. Good effort, just didn't come up with it.
Couldn't come up with this one. As Adriana Morabito steps up, second baseman for Griswold.
Yeah, I did Smith a favor on that one. That ball was about 2 feet outside, and Adriana's hungry.
She's hungry. She went 3 for 4 last game.
Yeah, she sure did.
And the pitch from Smith. Showing bunt. I believe she flat missed that one. It's going to be a strike. As Griswold has 1 girl on. But still with no outs. Another 2-strike count here. As Smith and Tourtellotte desperately needs to get an out before this gets even worse. And the pitch. That one comes inside. I think it hit Adriana. Stretch was running. She was going to grab second regardless, but that'll slide her up. As Sydney Likawa.
Now we have Sydney Likwala.
Comes up with 2 ladies on. Still no outs for Griswold.
I do have to give it to our ladies softball team. They have a great playlist.
Yeah, they really do.
For old guys like us, it's just like me. It's like really great 80s rock. It's 80s, 90s, Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi, and it's bringing me back to the time when I had hair. It was fantastic.
When was that?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, no, they do. Mandy has that Dirty Water.
Oh, yeah, Dirty Water.
Which we've been hearing a lot this year at Fenway. Every Red Sox victory. Although, of course, I went to the doubleheader on Sunday where they proceeded to lose both the games.
Yeah, good for you. You're obviously a good luck charm.
Yeah. And then last night they carried a no-hitter into the 6th, right? 6 or 7th? 6.
6, yeah.
And Franchi Cordero was playing shortstop in left field. Guy was playing where Manny used to play. And that ruined it.
All right, let's see what Sydney can do here. Sydney offers a bunt at the high fastball, I guess it was, at the high fastball, and doesn't pull back in time. She gets herself a strike. We do have a radar gun up here. We're trying to get to work and pick up the speeds, but it's just not picking it up going through the windows and the fence here in the press box.
Well, Smith looks in the pitch. Another bunt. That one hit Sid.
Yep.
It would have been a beauty. But it hit her.
Hit her in the box, so it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Thought maybe it hit her in fair territory in front of the plate, but it did not.
As Sid will fall behind to 0-2 here.
Still no outs on the board.
2 ladies on the pitch here. Lofts that one. As Sydney will take it for a ball. She went 1 for 4 last game. And she is batting right around 300.
And we do have the 10-run mercy rule in effect, but it can't take effect until the 5th inning.
I believe so, 5th inning. Hey, Sid gets a piece of that one. That one's going to drop. It's going to drop, and it gets right around the left fielder. Michaela's going to score.
Morbido
is going to come home, and no play at the plate.
Morbido's got some wheels.
And that's what Sydney needed right there.
Yeah, there you go, kid. Sid the
Sid
kid.
will take that one.
That was a... You know Audrey's up.
Yeah.
You can hear that walk-up music. She a country girl. Audrey a country girl. She'd wear her cowgirl boots on the field if Coach would let her.
She might as well do it today. If there was ever a game to.
All right, still no outs. It's 7-0 Wolverines. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, there's a 10-run mercy rule in this league. However, you have to complete 5 for the rule to come into effect.
Oh, there's a nice bunt from Audrey. Pitcher slips. She still almost made the play. Audrey's going to be safe. She's going to get an RBI. Sid's going to score. And Audrey rounded first. She was in play right there, and it looked like Tourtellotte might have not realized. They could have easily tagged her out. And she just walked back to first base with no care in the world.
Yeah, Audrey, the first-year varsity player.
She rounded first and took that step. Once you take that step towards second, you're in fair play.
You're in fair play, and Tourtellotte had a shot at an out and didn't get it.
And they didn't get it. They didn't realize, and she didn't realize.
All right, Sam Falco up for the 2nd time in the inning.
Well, Audrey picks up a nice RBI there. Griswold has opened up to 8-0 already.
Beautiful
with no outs. No outs in the game.
Oh.
Sam Falco's up again, as we believe she took ball 1 right there. She's got Audrey on first. She drew a walk in her first at bat, but she'll be looking to get this one in play. Won't be surprised if she squares around for a bunt here. And she's looking for that run out of the box hit.
Yeah, she's looking to slap something the other way.
Draws another ball right there, making the count 2-0. With Audrey on first base, the pitch from Smith. That one's outside in the other box, and it's a quick 3-0 count.
Smith is just increasingly having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone.
Hasn't been the best start.
And every time she gets close,
the Griswold bats.
Somebody whacks it.
Well, the 3-0 pitch. She has to throw a strike here. That one's there.
Yep.
Sam slaps it. There will be a play at first. She's going to be safe.
Yeah, she just motored down the line. Second baseman made a pretty nice play. First baseman had a good dig out of the dirt. You just can't. Falco's just too fast.
Too fast. Even if it was a liner, a good throw to first, she's still going to be in there.
That was actually pretty well executed by Tourtellotte. It's just Falco's speed is a game changer.
Unfortunately, that play happened with Sam.
Right.
You know, they weren't going to get her at first.
Yeah.
Anyone else, it would have been closer. Well, Sonia Matheson steps up. She's 1 for 1 on the day with 2 ladies on, as Griswold's batted around the first inning without recording an out. And now the second time through, they're still going without an out. And they've picked up 8 runs without an out. Smith with a pitch. That one's inside. Ball 2. I want to see Sonia unload on one of these pitches.
She's certainly strong enough to.
She's probably the strongest girl on the team.
She's got, just most of the pitches that Smith is coming in with have a little bit of an arc to them.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have that straight line bullet that Waldron would come with. So I'm sure it's a little bit different for the girls to see. And a lot of them are like shoulder height and up.
Right.
So
she's got to hang one over the the plate.
That's tough to jack one when they're that high.
So Sonia could do it, though. 3-0 count, the pitch. Oh. She's going to watch that one.
That was a beauty.
That was the one to crush.
Yep.
That was the one right there, but she was taken with that 3-0 count like Big Papi used to do. He used to leave the bat on his shoulder on that 3-0 count. Sometimes he'd step out of the box and start walking down to first. Well, the 3-1 pitch from Smith. That one's in there. Sonia rips it. Almost a great play from third baseman. She did stop it. So the ladies are going to advance 1 base. Good knockdown from that third baseman because that was That was a liner.
Yeah, if she fielded that cleanly, she would have had a good shot at getting, who is it, Giroux at third? No, it's not.
Yeah,
Giroux.
that's Audrey.
Giroux. Yeah, getting Giroux at third. She would have easily been able to beat her there, but that was a hot shot.
That was a hot shot. She knocked it down.
Yeah, Ciccarelli.
She saved a couple runs knocking that ball down.
Yeah, she sure did.
Well, Luch steps up. She drew a walk earlier in her first at bat in this inning. That one's over her head.
Over her head?
Heads up. Bases loaded in an 8-0 game.
It's got to be a lonely feeling being on that mound when you're down 8-0 with no outs in the first inning. Kid's working hard. Smith working hard out there.
Oh, shoulder on that one.
Yeah, put one on the outside corner. Luch got hungry and couldn't catch up to it. Bob Aramoni, the head coach's brother, third base coach. Head coach Rick Aramoni's first base coach. Bob was giving the signs.
And the pitch from Smith, that one comes right at Luch again.
Yeah.
As she gets down to the 2-1 count. Luch is batting right around 400, a little over 400 on the year. As she went 2 for 4 in her last game.
Yeah, way outside. We are 2-2. Oh, here goes some Dust Devil. Holy,
Heads up.
Yeah, time
Heads
out.
up.
We got the windows closed in the booth today just for that reason.
Good reason, yeah. It's lovely in this booth.
Sandblast my freckles off.
Well, bases loaded. Smith with the pitch, 2-2 count. That one is left over the plate.
No strike on that.
Not gonna get the call.
Oh, I thought that was. Was it high? Close enough.
That's what Tourtellotte is saying right now. Is they really want that first out. 3-2 pitch. That one is way outside. As Luch will walk in a run.
You're good.
No play. No play.
Time is out. Uh-oh. Here comes Waldron. Second time in the inning. She dropped one exactly 214 feet from home plate the first time up.
You couldn't get much. It was closer than that shot on Tuesday. You couldn't get much closer. And you couldn't really tell when that one left.
And that wind is going hard right to left, so you never know if she can pull one if it's going to aid it over that fence.
I'm telling you, she can do it. And no better time with bases loaded. And that one steps behind her as Stretch, who's that over there? Sam Falco is going to just stay at third.
Yeah.
No need to.
Yeah, there's no point now.
No need to do anything.
All right, Waldron stands in. I know she's hoping for one to groove here.
If there's one hanging, she's going to be swinging. That one is down and inside.
Yep, dropped just by her feet.
For ball 2.
Keep looking around. It's just what a beautiful complex. Just perfect.
Yeah. Very nice.
All I smell is like, I just miss like the smell of hot dogs or sausage sandwiches or something. The fat guy likes the smell of food.
They're going to call Lucia out at first for leaving early.
That's an out, yeah. Thank you.
We need help with that call.
Yeah, that was a courtesy move by Coach Aramoni to try to get everybody out of the inning.
And she's going to get the called strike right there, 2-1.
And I'm sure that probably won't be the last time you see that call this game.
Yep.
Coach knows.
Tourtellotte finally gets that out they needed. She hangs that one up high for a 3-1 count now, as Waldron hasn't really had a chance to see if she could get a 215 ball instead of a 214 one.
There are those certain rules of sportsmanship, unwritten rules of sportsmanship that, every coach has been there. Sometimes you're on the top of the pile and sometimes you're on the bottom. So when you're on the top, you take the opportunity to show the sportsmanship so you can receive it in return someday. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here comes Brailer. Number 10.
Looks like Sydney Dameron is going to run for Waldron.
Yep.
Over at first.
Yep. Sacks are juiced for Brailer.
Brailer steps in. She's 1 for 1 on the day. Then RBI. 1 2 for 3 in the last game. Batting probably around 500 now. Not bad. Not bad numbers. With the bases loaded and a 9-0 game, that one is up high as Smith has started to lose command here.
Yeah, the ERA is climbing.
Pitch from Tourtellotte. That one goes behind her.
Behind the batter, no advance from the runner.
Sam's going to hang on at third. As there's a quick 2-0 count. Not much you can do here, huh?
That's about it. You know, you get as many at bats for your girls as you can. Get Tourtellotte a good experience, and yeah, she's missing pretty
significantly now.
Pretty significantly now. Yeah, it's not little misses anymore. It's a bunch. I don't know if she's getting tired because she's been out there so long, or the wind's bugging her, or.
Well, we don't have a pitch count, but it's up there now.
I can't even imagine.
There she goes. She got one there. There's going to be a
go.
play out
There's
at third.
Possible. Oh, nice play by the third baseman.
Yeah.
Snags that hot shot, steps on the bag, and went
she almost pulled that off earlier.
Yeah, she went to the pitcher. I thought she was going to go to first and go for the double play, but we got 2 outs. 2 outs. Nice play by the third baseman for Tourtellotte. What's her name, Cole?
Third baseman for Tourtellotte.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Hanshaw.
Nice play by Hanshaw at third.
As Stretch steps up. She had a couple RBIs already. So that one goes outside. It's her birthday week.
Yeah, we announced her as the birthday girl on Tuesday.
Yep. And she was still talking about it on Thursday and still talking about it today.
Oh, she happens to be a very
Ooh, boy.
Baby. Yeah, don't go. Yeah, that one was all the way to the backstop on its own, and the Griswold runners hold as they should at this point. Kayla Nielsen, also a very fine singer. She's in the choral program. Very nice soprano. Of course, I didn't have her all year because of COVID,
right.
But out of a 180-kid program, I was able to teach maybe 20 kids of it this year. But
hey, the good thing is she's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Still got 2 years left. No one outside right there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see another early runner here fairly soon.
Well, 2 outs right here.
Yep.
Tourtellotte is 1 away from getting out of this, but not before the damage was done. As Michaela's going to draw the walk.
Yeah, Smith is getting tired, I think. Just so many pitches in an inning. All right, Morbido is up. We'll see if Coach tries to end the inning somehow.
Adriana was hit by a pitch her first time up. Not pleasant.
We are 10-0 after 1. Not even after 1. Still in 1.
Mm-hmm. That one's inside on her again. Count is 1-0 on Adriana, the second baseman. Pretty good second baseman.
Yeah, absolutely for a sophomore. Wow. Adriano turned on that one.
That one goes right to Cameron Lathrop.
It was very foul.
And let's see what she does. And she's thinking about it. There she goes. She throws that one in.
Pretty good arm on Cameron Lathrop.
Huh. It's almost like she should be playing softball. Yeah. Notice how Maddie Spinelli made no attempt.
No. Break a nail. Love you, Matt.
1-1, 2-1 now on Adriana. Adriana went 3 for 4 last game, and after the game, she told me that she was upset because only one of her hits were good. She had a couple RBIs, 3 for 4. Come on.
If it's a hit, it's good.
It's a hit.
It's good. All hits are good.
And that means she was legging them out. I think she slapped a couple of ground balls in the infield, and she's a speedy girl.
She's probably the second fastest kid on the team.
It's even more impressive. That one's inside on her again. And it's going to be
And we're walking in a run.
4.
Yeah, walking in a run. We're up 11.
In comes Sydney Dameron as
Sydney Lickwalla.
Sid steps up. She had a 2 RBI double first time up this inning.
Cole's getting tired too. There we go. Out. There we go. All right.
And Griswold leaves early. Now, what a first inning for Griswold. It is 11-0. Almost completely batted around twice as Tourtelotte's going to come up. We're only entering the second inning here at the Field of Dreams.
Just a reminder that the Griswold administration asks that you leave your masks on. While on campus and enjoying watching the kids play, please leave your masks on while on campus. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Finally, here we go. Top of the second, Cole. We got, it's going to be nice seeing a red jersey coming up here.
Number 21, Ford Johnson, should be stepping in as Waldron struck out the side earlier.
That was about a 40-minute first inning.
There's a 35-minute bottom of the first inning. Pitch from Waldron. And look at the difference on the velocity. From our point of view, that was...
Yeah. She's coming with some heat. She's coming with some heat.
Yeah, that was something. I wouldn't want to be up in that box. Pitch from Waldron.
You know, the rough thing with Waldron is, freshman and sophomore, she had a couple of injuries that kept her from pitching, which is a shame when you're a kid of that caliber.
Right.
And then here in the junior and senior years, she's been able to shine, and especially here in the senior year, not even junior year. Junior year is canceled, so the poor kid's got a freshman and sophomore year where she's hurt.
Yeah.
And then last year, the whole season was canceled. So now, you're finally getting to see the thoroughbred do what she can do, and she's just mowing people down.
4 straight Ks. I think she started off last game with 6 straight Ks before Tourtellotte put a ball in play.
Yeah.
Or not Tourtellotte, Wheeler.
Wheeler, yeah.
Right now she's on 4.
And it was the bottom of the order that did it. I remember I was so surprised about it, yeah.
All 3 girls on the bottom of that Wheeler order were touching the ball.
Yep. Waldron misses inside.
On number 11, Lacasse for Tourtellotte. And the pitch gets the call. Strike 1.
That's just efficiency. She looks cool, calm, and collected. She's in total control. A little high on that one. Acknowledges it to her catcher with a pat on her chest, saying, "That's me."
Count moves to 2-1 here. And the pitch can't keep up. Good spot in that ball outside as Lacasse falls behind to a 2-2 count now. Pitch from Waldron. Strike 3 for the 5th straight K. 5 up, 5 down. 2 outs on the inning already.
Some of the outfielders looking like they're
taking a nap.
Looking for a campsite out there.
Stretches on her phone. It's on
She's
Instagram.
not.
No, of course not.
Yeah, would they?
Okay, it's the window, 54.
Sydney in left field. She's ready to go. Look at her. She's getting into her ready position.
What a pitch.
Boy.
Mix it up, that first pitch a little bit inside, comes back to the outside corner. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Tough to hit.
There's not much you can do. Up is number 3, Duquette for Tourtellotte, and a swing and the miss. 6 up, 6 down
1, 2,
for
3.
Waldron. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, as
Not even a foul ball yet, Cole.
nothing got touched.
Yeah.
Nothing has been touched.
Crazy.
As Griswold is up 11-2 and 11-0 entering the bottom of the second.
All righty, Cole, here we go. We're at the bottom of the second. Wolverines up 11-0.
Sydney's up.
Yeah.
She had a nice double in that first inning.
Yeah, you remember the last out was made from the runner leaving first from early from first base for Griswold, and Likwala was at the plate when that happened, so she'll start this inning. And I believe we have a new pitcher.
I believe we do have a new pitcher. That is number 12 for Tourtellotte, Houghton, as she is in for Smith, who had a tough outing, but at the same time, these Griswold girls came ready to play. And looking for a bunt there from Sid.
Houghton seems to have a little bit more behind that fastball.
Yep, velocity was stronger right there.
Yeah, it sure does.
Velocity was stronger. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Sid was looking for the bunt. She had a really nice double, 2 RBI double in the first inning. Good pitch, a little high. Good eye from Sydney.
Yeah, Houghton seems to have a little better control, a little bit of gas.
Sid is going to see this pitch. He's going to square around.
She's having a little trouble getting that pitch down into the strike zone, but it's certainly coming with a little bit of heat on it.
And the count is 2-0. Houghton looks in. The pitch. Low, trying to get Sydney to chase, but Sid has a good eye.
Thought she'd bite on that one after seeing all those high fastballs come.
Mixing up the level here, the eye level. No such luck. Sid is in the hitter's count, 3-0. The pitch from Houghton. That one's low as well. She's going to take her base.
Boy, some of those didn't miss by much.
As here comes Audrey.
Some of those didn't miss by much. Blues got quite a tight strike zone today. All right, coming up now for the Wolverines, you're going to be the number 9 hitter, Audrey Giroux. She laid down a beautiful bunt last time up. Kept the rally going in the first inning. And she squares the bunt again down the third base line. squirts foul, and Smith, who was pitching last inning for Tourtellotte, has moved over to third base. All right, Giroux comes on back. Again, a good hack. That pitch coming in was 43 miles an hour. Apparently, we have our radar gun up and running. So that pitch from Houghton was 43 miles an hour. Giroux took a good hack at it, drives it foul again to the left side, well off of third base. It's 0-2. Shot to the shortstop, picks it up cleanly, fires to first. Cannot get the ball dug in time, and that's going to have Likwala going over to third. So we have runners on first and third. Giroux hit a hot shot to the shortstop, fielded it pretty cleanly. Not a bad throw. Could not get it cleanly fielded. Giroux gets the base hit. All right, we top of the order. Sam Falco's coming up. Runners on first and second. No out. Wonder how coach is going to play this. In a usual situation, he would probably send Giroux and dare the other team to throw down, or maybe have Falco bunt. But with an 11-run lead, we'll see. Looks like Falco's trying to run up and slap. 26 miles per hour on that pitch. It was a high floater. You know, if you're going against Falco, you probably want to have it up in the strike zone to keep her from being able to lay one down. That was a 43-mile-an-hour fastball, nice and high again. Falco opts to not offer at it. And she steps in again. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and third. And the pitch. 42-mile-an-hour fastball. Falco takes it for ball 3. And we'll have to see what happens with the runner at first. So far, coach hasn't sent her, which you would expect in an 11-0 game. That was a 42-mile-an-hour ball that went over Falco's head. Falco's making her way to first, which is making room for the catcher. Sonia Matheson is coming up. Bases are now fully loaded with no outs. Houghton came in replace of Smith. She's throwing pretty well, having a little trouble finding the strike zone. Pitch comes. Matheson towering. Oh, third baseman towering pop-up just behind third. Third baseman had a shot on it. That was Smith. Wasn't able to corral it. It fell in foul territory, so all the runners are going to stay. And Sonia gets another shot at it. Sonia getting the signs from Uncle Bob down there in third base coach's box. And Houghton getting ready to pitch. Pitch comes. Matheson drives it in the left center gap. That one's going to roll to the wall. That's going to clear the bases. Matheson on her way to second. She's going to try for 3. Matheson going for the triple. Stand-up triple in the pass ball. Pass ball backed up by the shortstop. Matheson with a bases-clearing laser show that made it to the gap in left center field, rolled all the way to the wall. That thing never arced on its way out. That was a straight line for all you math majors out there. Holy Christmas. Lucia Ciccarelli coming up. Matheson's on third, still no out. The Wolverines are up 14-0. Here comes Luch. That was a shot. 43-mile-an-hour pitch goes by Lucha's eyes. She doesn't want it, doesn't take it. It's a ball. Runner on third. 1 ball, no strikes. Houghton to the set. And the pitch. Lucia puts a charge in it, but backwards. Went off the top of the announcer's booth and made some youngster very happy back there. As long as they saw it coming, or else they're not very happy. All right, counts 1-1. Houghton to the set. Matheson ready to scamper home if needed. And the pitch. Over her head with 43-mile-an-hour pitch. Luch is up 2-1. Luch drives it to right center. That's going a long way. The center fielder has to go off her glove. She can't squeeze it. That'll drive Matheson home. That was a shot by Ciccarelli, but the center fielder was right under it, hit her right in the webbing, but she couldn't squeeze it home. What a blast by Luch. All right, here we go. Heads up. Watch your car windshields out there. Kaylin Waldron coming up. First time up, she dropped in exactly 214 feet out there. Let's see if she can lay one on the other side, on the grassy knoll just over the fence. We're at 15-0 right now. Got Ciccarelli on first, no outs. Waldron is up. Houghton is trying to find the strike zone, but she has come with a little bit of gas, so let's see. Oh, 43-mile-an-hour pitch. That looked decent from back here. I would kind of hope Blues strike zone would get a little bit wider for these kids. He's calling it pretty tight. Waldron with a shot to third, right through Smith's legs, rolls out to the left fielder. No attempt by Ciccarelli to advance to third. She's happy being at second base. We're going to move station to station, one base at a time. That was a rocket, right between the wickets. Okay, Mandy Brailer coming up, number 10. Mandy's put some big charges into some shots this past week. Let's see if she can. Let's see if she can do it again. Houghton's coming with a lot more gas than Smith did, so I'm sure it's getting a little easier. Brailer right to the shortstop. Tries to go to third. Smith gets it, and then we have the out. They got the force out at third. Ciccarelli's going to be out. Fielder's choice going to third erases one of the lead runner. So I was saying Houghton is a little more accurate than Smith and comes with a little more heat, which makes the pitch a little flatter. So it's what the Griswold girls are used to seeing, so their eyes are starting to light up a little bit. Nielsen, comebacker to the pitcher. Out at first. Two nice infield plays in a row by Tourtellotte. And if you hear Ozzy Osbourne singing Crazy Train, you know Morabito's coming up. Actually pretty accurately describes her, too. Crazy Train. Yeah, I did it, yeah. I had her in chorus last year, I know. 42-mile-an-hour fastball. Morabito offers at it. Can't get any contact. She's down 0-1. Yeah, Houghton looks like she's been out there before, not only with her mechanics and her accuracy and speed, but she fields the position very well and knows where she's supposed to be in the infield. Low. 1-1. 2 outs on 2 very good infield plays by the Tigers. Ump dusts off the corners, and he's ready to go. Houghton is 1 ground ball away to getting out of this inning. Hits Morabito. Came in, hit her off the elbow. She's going to take her base, and that's going to load it up. Coming to the plate now is number 11, Sydney Likwala. There we go. I don't know if on this broadcast you can hear the walk-up music, but you got to love a little Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Reminds me of Yukon when you move in as a freshman and go into the jungle and they're blasting the music out the windows. You know bad things are coming. All right, Likwala watches the first pitch, ball 1, float in. Houghton getting the sign. She's set. Comes to the plate. It's high and outside with a 40-mile-an-hour fastball. Sydney Likwala looking down at Uncle Bob, third base coach, getting some signs. Just said swing away. Floater rolls in high. Sid is now up 3 balls and no strikes Houghton's got no place to put her. She's got to come with it right here. Oh, and Likwala rips it down the third baseline into foul territory, but it passed the bag and fair. We're going up one station. Likwala's going to stand on second with a double, but she drives in 2 runs. That was a shot down the left field line. No shot for the third baseman. It already passed her. All right, here we go. Audrey Giroux is stepping up. We got 2 outs in the inning. 17-0 Wolverines here in the the bottom of the second. Giroux steps up. I think this is her 4th time at the plate today. .43-mile-an-hour fastball. That's a pop-up. I don't think anybody has a play. No, it's going to go back over the top of us. You know, the pace of this game has really picked up since Houghton has come in. She's a lot quicker coming with, pitch to pitch, a lot less time between pitches. She gets the sign from her catcher and just comes with it. And she's generally right around the plate. As another ball comes through the infield, another one. Umpire may call time in just a second for everybody to gather their senses and wipe the sleep out of their eyes. Nope, we're going to suck it up and go. Well, there's a lot of dust out there. All right, here we go. Houghton takes the mound, gets the sign. Great pitch. Great pitch, high and tight on Giroux. Giroux goes for it, just can't get it. It's too far inside, going right over her hands. All right, we're 2-2. Houghton 1 strike away from getting out of this jam and bringing her Tigers back up to the plate. Houghton gets the K, and that's the end of the second. Houghton comes high and tight with the fastball again. Giroux likes it one more time and swings, sits herself down. Top of the third, 17-0 Wolverines with the Tigers coming to the plate. All right, Matheson down to second. Getting ready for the top of the third inning. There's only been 6 Tourtellotte batters to the plate so far. And Waldron's K'd them all. So we're heading into the bottom of the Tourtellotte order, which puts us at Smith, who's playing third base now. She steps in. The ump is ready. Waldron's getting the sign. And here we go. Strike outside, 59 miles an hour on that pitch. Kids, that's pretty quick. That's a pretty good fastball. Waldron comes again, high gas, 57 miles an hour. Smith just cannot catch up with it. She's trying, but when it's up by the eyes, you just can't get your hands up there fast enough to come through with it. All right, Waldron looks in. And Walden sets her down. 3 in a row. Smith took a shot at it, couldn't get it done. And we're going to go on to number 13, Hanshaw. Hanshaw is going to, oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 12 is coming to the plate. Houghton, the pitcher. In a lot of instances, for those of you who may not be familiar with softball and calling the signs to the plate, high and tight, the coach will signal in the pitch to the catcher who's looking over, and then the catcher will send it out to the pitcher. So it actually is Coach Aramone sitting on the edge of the dugout calling the pitches into Matheson, and then she'll call it out. Houghton now up 2 balls, no strikes. .58-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Waldron has her sign. She wheels. Inside corner, off the plate. 3-1. Right down the chute, 58 miles an hour. Rifled it over to Ceccarelli, and they're coming to the plate. Are up for the Tigers. Waldron to the plate. Butler squares to bunt. Pops it up. Sam Falco coming in, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Butler got a bat on it, but catches it just in front of home plate. Here we go. Going in the bottom of the 3rd inning, we have the Wolverines up 17 to the Tigers 0. We'll be right back. A bad name you give love. That music can only mean one thing, and that means Sam Falco is leading off the inning for the Wolverines. She struts up to the left-handed batter's box. As I mentioned earlier, she's a natural righty, but they switch to the left, get rid of her music. Our sound technician is spacing out up here. I apologize. And Falco will lead it off. Look at that. Look at that bunt. Nah, don't throw it. Just don't throw it. No. Falco was already 8 feet past the bag before Smith got her hand on that beautiful bunt. Holy cow. If this were a tighter game, I would expect that Falco was on her way to second on this first pitch, but I don't know if coach is going to send her here up 17-0 in the third. So we may be playing station to station ball. All right, Sonia Matheson up, the Griswold catcher. That's a pop-up to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, chases Falco back to first base. She dives in head first, safe. So we got one out in the inning. Oh, nice. All right, Luch coming up. Lucia Ciccarelli, number 14, the first baseman, is going to get a good look at Houghton here. Got one out in the inning. Falco still at first. Ball comes high and tight. Ball one. Falco is taking the lead once the ball passes the plate, but no attempt to steal second. Ciccarelli gets a good look at that one. That one's going up and over the backstop. That thing must look like a beach ball floating into her. She's licking her chops. Licking her chops like a bum on a ham sandwich. She wants that pitch. All right, Luch steps in. Houghton to the set. Rolls it up, worm burner. Falco trotting back to first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ciccarelli takes a shot at it, and nothing. Pass ball sends Falco down to second, and we are at 2-2. You know, the jokes don't work when you have to explain them, but we're going to keep trying up here in the booth. Try to let everybody catch up for a while. Hey, Ciccarelli rolls it foul down toward the home dugout. She's going to get another shot at it. We are still at 2-2. Falco is looming on second base, ready to use those jets to turn the corner and head home. And the pitch. Ciccarelli, she's up there hacking. She's not going to get cheated. There's no question. Another foul ball down the first baseline. Ball coming back into Houghton. Falco returns to second base, and all is right with the world. Ciccarelli steps in. Houghton gets the sign and comes to her set. And the pitch. Ciccarelli down and hard to the second baseman. Fields cleanly, flows the first. Ciccarelli out by 1 step. And that is the second out in the inning, moving Falco to third. Waldron coming up. The strong right-hander wearing number 19 stepped into the right side batter's box. And she's going to see if she can add to her hit total for the day. Houghton to the plate. 44-mile-an-hour fastball inside, not hittable. Waldron steps out of the way. I'm sure Waldron is anxiously awaiting something right down in the middle of the plate so she can turn on it. And the pitch. Again, tighten inside. Falco on third must give catchers fits knowing that she's that close. And if you bobble the ball a little bit, she'll be coming home. All right, Waldron steps in. Houghton gets a sign, comes to the plate. That's a shot. She got under it. Who's going to make that? Left fielder coming in. Nobody gets it. Goes behind the shortstop in front of the left fielder. That was a moon shot. Waldron is going to get the credit for the single on that one. And it looks like Waldron was going to get a courtesy runner, but she's not. Okay. So we are at 2 outs. Waldron is going to run for herself on first base, which brings Mandy Brailer to the plate. 41-mile-an-hour pitch goes high and tight on Brailer. She steps out. Ball 1. Houghton comes to the plate. Brailer turns on it, rips it down the left field line to the fence. Waldron turning. She's going to turn third, rounding third. She's coming home. Brailer's going to try for a single. No throw. Throw was very late. Brailer with a stand-up triple, and that was a shot. That went right down the left field line. Fell probably 10 feet short of the fence. The Tourtellotte left fielder made a pretty good play to get it in on time, and that could have pretty easily been a in-the-park home run. Okay, Sydney Dameron is coming in the game right now, and she is going to be hitting for Michaela Nielsen. No, is this? Yes, I'm correct. Yes, Sydney Dameron, number 24, junior, is going to be hitting for Michaela Nielsen. So Dameron getting her first at bat. Brailer on third. Houghton comes to the set. And the pitch. Not a lot of gas on that one. Floats high. Sydney takes it. Ball 1. We are in the bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. Wolverines are up 19-0. Yes, the mercy rule should have kicked in. And the pitch. In tight. Ball 2. Yes, the mercy rule is in effect, but you have to play a complete 5 innings for that rule to be enacted. It could be 100-0 in the second, and the game will continue until 5. Has to be a 10-run deficit after 5. Pitch right down the middle. Dameron takes a hack at it. Misses. It's 2-1. Brailer, after a triple, is sitting pretty on third base. Don't think she'll attempt to score on a pass ball, but if Dameron gets a hold of one, she's coming in. Houghton's pitch, that's low. 40-mile-an-hour pitch fell low in the strike zone. Looked pretty decent from up here, but we are 3-1. Dameron offers at it, cannot make contact. We're at 3-2, full count. Houghton does have first base open and second base open. She could put her there, but I'm sure she'd rather get out of the inning right now and get her team back up to bat. Dameron takes the walk, low and outside. Number 24 makes her way to first base. And that is going to bring up, I believe, Olivia Provost. Number 23 has grabbed a bat and looks like she's walking to the plate. And yes, she is. Olivia is a freshman getting some varsity run here. You got runners on first and third. 2 outs. Houghton throwing pretty well, but still this Wolverine lineup is very potent. Provost steps in. Houghton gets a sign. To the set. Here she comes. Low ball 1. Provost, good discipline there. I know I would have been hacking at that thing. I never got cheated. Never got cheated in a bat or a meal. Just outside, I guess. That one looked pretty decent. Looked pretty decent. Kind of hoping those corners open up. Blue calling it straight. No pity rule here. He's calling it right down the middle. Outside and high again. Provost watches it go by. If she earns the walk, the bases are going to be loaded with 2 outs. All right. Provost ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Yes, that was on the outside corner. I think I would have lost my mind if he called that a ball. All right, so we're 3-1. The freshman getting a shot here in the varsity game. Here comes the pitch. Provost watches it come by for ball 4, inside and low. So the bases are loaded yet again. And here comes Sidney Likwala, the left fielder, with a little Guns N' Roses walk-up music, because why wouldn't you? Love it. Axl Rose is living proof of my theory that even the ugliest guys in the world can get women if they can sing. Mick Jagger, Axl Rose, just butt ugly men. But they can get women because they can sing. All right, here we go. Likwala steps in, takes a hack at the high fastball. Sacks are juiced. We got 2 outs. Houghton's got nowhere to put her. I know she's hoping to get out of this inning pretty quickly. Really nice attendance here at the game today. You probably got about 100 people enjoying this beautiful afternoon. A little bit windy, but gorgeous, nice and sunny. All we need is the smell of hot dogs and pepper grinders and all that kind of good stuff. In on her hands, Likwala strikes out to end the inning. Here we go. We're going into the top of the 4th with the Wolverines leading 19-0. Okay, here we go into the top of the 4th. Waldron looking to complete her hot streak. She's faced the minimum number of batters so far in the game. Wolverines are up 19-0. And number 4 is going to be leading it off. We're finally back to the top of the order for the Tigers. LaMontagne steps in. Tries to lay down a bunt. Bunts it foul. Falco almost was close enough to make a play on it, but decided to let it go foul. Both bunt attempts by the Tigers have been popped up. Waldron fires it in high. LaMontagne tries to bunt it again. Very difficult to bunt a high fastball. Very difficult because you have to get the head of the bat and your hands above the level of the ball or you're not going to get it to go to the ground. You're going to pop it up just like what's happening. So I don't think it's any mystery that these little bunters are only seeing high fastballs from Waldron. .58 miles per hour. That was outside. Got past Matheson. And we are at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sign comes in from coach to Matheson, goes out to Waldron, and here it comes. Waldron, just high gas. High gas. Come and get me. You can't. Let's do this again. All right, coming up next. Looks like we have Dalpy. Looks like we have Dalpy stepping in for the Tigers. Waldron to the plate. High and tight. It's a ball. Wonder how that looks coming in. You got sand blowing the wind blowing sand in your face, and then Waldron's coming in with high heat 6 inches away from your eyeballs. That's right down the chute, and that's gas. Dalpy steps in. It's 1-1. Waldron looking to bear down here, I'm sure. That's a shot down to the second baseman. Morabito fields it, goes to Luch, and out. Nicely done by the sophomore-junior tandem over there at first and second base. It goes over, and Waldron has still faced the minimum. Number 5 steps up. That looks like LeClaire for Tourtellotte. Waldron trying to get out of the inning. They're coming in tight at the corners. That's ball 1. Low and inside. Waldron comes to the plate. The umpire on the first base line. They ask for help. That is a swing. That is strike 1. 1-1 on LeClaire. Waldron comes to the set and fires. That's outside cheese. Strike 2. Can't hit what you can't see. Waldron looking loose, throwing very well today. Looking to continue to face the minimum. And LeClaire fouls one off. Back to the fence. Waldron's going to have to come one more time. And the pitch. Right down the middle with the hard stuff. That's the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the 4th, Wolverines up 19-0. When we get to the bottom of the 5th, the mercy rule will kick in. And we'll be right back here at GSPN Live Streaming Sports Network. All right, here we go. Coming back, we are at the bottom of the 4th inning. New pitcher for the Tigers. Number 4, LaMontagne, is taking the mound. Tourtellotte getting the opportunity here to run a lot of pitchers through, get a lot of good experience for their ladies. Why not? All right, coming up to lead off the inning for the Wolverines, number 18. That's Audrey Giroux. Step into the plate, and LaMontagne is ready. Comes to the plate. Yeah, LaMontagne is looking like she may be a new pitcher, a little bit of a younger kid maybe. Doesn't look quite as refined as Holtman was last couple innings, but we're getting her some innings and letting her see what she can do. Giroux's ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. And there's such an arc on her pitch that it's not dropping into the strike zone. All of them have been pretty identical. Above the zone, getting the ball call. Yep, there it is, 4 in a row. Did I miss something? No? 3 in a row, I guess. And here comes the 4th pitch. Giroux fouls it down the third base line. 3-1. LaMontagne is accurate. She's right around the plate. And that one is outside. And she needs to take it. There she goes. All right. There you go. And look who we got. Bon Jovi means Falco. She's got a swagger coming to the plate. She just got a little strut to her. She's a bad mamma jamma and she knows it. LaMontagne threw significantly outside, trying to keep it away from the bat of Falco. She gets the sign, and here she comes. Quite high. That one hittable for Falco. Hits it to the second baseman. Number 1 could not field it cleanly. That's Belgeron. Could not field it cleanly. And Falco is on. That's 2 Wolverines on the bags. No outs. And that brings for us the catcher. Sonia Matheson is up for the Wolverines. Matheson turns on one, just foul down the left field line. Got a good piece of it. As I said, LaMontagne is pretty accurate. She's over the plate every time. Just depends how far over the plate every time. And when she brings it down into the strike zone, the Wolverine batters can get a hack at it. Well, we're getting her some innings, get a lot of kids some opportunity to play. That's what it's all about. It's another one just inside. Really, where would you rather be? Where would you rather be? Beautiful sunny day, watching kids doing what they love to do, playing, representing their school, having fun. Just a bit outside. We are 2-1. Matheson looking down at Uncle Bob there at third base. Just swing away. No signs are on. That one in on the hands. Smith could have easily tagged Audrey on the way by, ran right in front of her, but opts to go to first, and not enough time, but she fielded it cleanly. I think I would have gone to third there or gotten the tag for the out. All right, bags are loaded here for Lucia Ciccarelli, a junior here at Griswold, number 14, first baseman. She hacks it into center field, just past the second baseman. We're going to have at least a couple score on this one. That's going to move Matheson to third. Lucia stays at first. 2-run score for the Wolverines, and that is a 2 RBI single for Lucia Ciccarelli. What you think about that? We're at 21-0, and Waldron is coming up. Waldron could put a charge into this one. We'll see. Oh, my. She sure did, but it is foul down the left field line. She's just got to be smacking her lips waiting for that to come in. You know, LaMontagne's not doing a bad job. She really isn't. She's putting the ball in play. It's hittable. Waldron steps in. LaMontagne comes to the plate. And Waldron shoots it down to Smith at the third base. Lets it go by. Gets past the left fielder. Ciccarelli is going to advance to third in no particular hurry because, let's face it, we're not needing to score any runs right now. And runners are at first and third. Still no outs with Mandy Brailer stepping to the plate. Griswold shortstop is a senior. I believe she's Yukon bound next year, if I've heard correctly. I may not have heard correctly, but I think she is. Either way, great kid. Oh, we got an out. Yeah, we got an out. That's the third time the runner has left early for the Wolverines in the game. And for those of you watching from home, that's just a courtesy sportsmanship move to help the Tigers get out of this inning. To the plate. Rolls it up. LaMontagne looking a little dejected out there. She's doing not a bad job. She really is not. She's battling. She's coming to the plate with it. And, just past Smith at third base. Brailer gets it, round second. It'll score the run. Ciccarelli comes across the plate. Brailer is standing on first with a laser beam single just off the glove of Smith at third base. Here we go coming up. We got junior Sydney Dameron, number 24. I believe she's in right field right now. And Dameron's going to come up and take her hack at things. We got one out in the inning. We're at the bottom of the fourth with a 23-run lead. If everything goes to plan here, we'll play the top of the fifth, and that would be it. Dameron takes a shot, knocks it down to the second baseman. Second baseman wheels, turns, throws the shortstop covering second for the out. Well done, and I think Brailer, probably under the instructions of coach, was not really booking it down to second. Again, a sportsmanship move. All right, Morabito is up. We got two outs in the inning. LaMontagne is holding her own. Sydney Dameron is at first. All right, Morabito, the sophomore, second baseman, steps in. Takes a look at the offering and foul tips it right at the plate. Sydney was on her way to second. It's going to have to go back. We got two outs in the bottom of the fourth, as I was saying earlier. Because of the mercy rule, we're going to play the top of the fifth inning. And then pop up behind the catcher, couldn't get there in time. And then if the Tigers have not made a 23-run comeback, oh, that's right, to cut it within 10. You're right, a 14-run comeback, then that's going to be the game at the middle of the fifth inning because Griswold will not have to bat at the bottom. LaMontagne's pitch. Morabito watches it just off the outside. I'm surprised she didn't offer it that one. That one looked hittable from up here, but that's up here and not down there. Count is 2-2. To the plate. Morabito rips it down the left field line. Foul. You know, as I said earlier, LaMontagne looks a little inexperienced, looks maybe a little bit young, but she's not afraid. She's coming with it. She's standing right out there and bringing it in the chute, and here you go. And she's doing pretty well. That's high. That's going to fill the count, 3-2. But she's putting it right out there and seeing what's going to happen. Good for her. Quick time. LaMontagne gets the sign, comes to the set, and the pitch. And I don't know if that hit her yet. Probably did. That's at least the second time that she's been hit today. All right, here the train keeps moving. Number 11, the left fielder, Sydney Likwala, comes up. The outfielders haven't had anything to do today. That's going to be, when you're playing behind Waldron, it's one of those things. Hopefully you don't get lulled to sleep so that one time you got to make a play, you're on your toes and ready to go. But it's pretty lonely out there when you got a kid like Waldron pitching because most of the time nothing's going to make it to you. But you better be ready when it does. All right, that's a pop-up over the visitor's dugout. Likwala steps back in the box. She's down 0-2. 2 outs in the inning. And the new pitcher, LaMontagne, is battling admirably. Comes to the plate. There's a shot. Likwala laces it into left field. Nice play by the left fielder. Gets it into the shortstop. And everybody holds. So the bases are loaded. Which brings Giroux to the plate again with the most recognizable walk-up tune. Holy cow. Hey, my partner's back. Hey, high pitch by LaMontagne. Yeah, Cole Baccarelli just had to run out to the car, take an online college class, and now he's back.
Just went to college, and now I'm back.
Yeah, I know his parents are listening, so don't worry, Mommy and Daddy. I made him go. Hey, there we go. Audrey right down the left field. Line foul.
23-0.
But he was a good boy. He went.
I did not skip class.
You know what a good influence I am on him, so I made him go.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You've always been the best.
Yes. And a big swing and a miss. That puts somebody make a call because Tourtelotte's heading off the field. No, it appears that's only 2 strikes. All right, and the pitch. Oh, come on. There it is. All right. I was wondering whether Squeeze down there wearing the blue coat was going to let us get one in. He's been killing me today. All right, we are at the top of the 5th inning, and Waldron's going to come out and try to finish it off. They're up 23-0. So if they finish it off in this top of the inning, the game is over, and the Wolverines stay undefeated. We'll be right back. All right, let me make a correction. I'd stated earlier that it's a 10-run buffer that counts as a mercy, but it is not. It is a 15-run buffer, which we have in spades right now with a 23-0 lead. We're at the top of the 5th. Waldron's going to see if she can finish things off. And just in case anybody's paying attention, there's been no walks and no hits batters and no hits at the moment. So we'll see if it can end up that way.
That'd be 3 in a row.
That would be 3 in a row. Matheson throws the cannon down there. And we're going to see if Waldron can finish this one off. Wolverines looking good today, very loose. Everybody's hitting the ball. It's a great day here in old Juicy City. All right, Cole, you got the play-by-play. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Waldron with the pitch. Check swing. Gets the call for strike 1.
Strike either way.
Froze her up. Up to bat right now for Tourtellotte is number 21,
Oh.
Johnson, she fouls that one off.
Got a piece of it, that high outside cheese. She caught up to it just enough to send it out of play down the right field line. Send little kids scampering down to the practice softball field down there.
Well, it puts her down in the hole, 0-2. Waldron looking for her first K right here. The pitch gets contact with that one again. Behind, sends a foul down the first base line.
Yeah, Johnson able to get around on it.
She's seeing it now.
I haven't seen a true off-speed pitch that really from Waldron all year. I mean, when you got that kind of gas, you may not need it. But
if she were to that one, good eye from Johnson.
Yeah.
Waldron wanted her to chase.
Pretty tough to hold on to that.
Right?
When you're
She
down
thought about
0-2. Yeah. That's when you just shut your eyes and hope for the best.
Pitch from Waldron. And
boy, Johnson's tough.
Johnson's staying alive.
Johnson's tough.
Yeah, imagine if she developed a super strong off speed.
She may have one. I haven't seen it.
She hasn't used it today.
I'll ask her next time I see her in school. But here she comes to the plate, and there you go. That was a little liner down to first base. Ciccarelli got it.
Johnson was staying alive that time.
She was practicing a two-seam slider before the game.
Before the game, Waldron was practicing a two-seam slider, but it's been primarily fastballs for the day, and that one is high.
High fastball.
Ball one.
Matheson couldn't come up with it.
For number 17, Butler on Tourtellotte. Count is 1-0. Pitch from Waldron. Low in the dirt for 2-0. Good eye from Butler.
You're Tourtellotte batter. At some point, do you just leave the bat on the shoulder and hope for the best?
Well, that's what it looks like right now. Yeah.
I'm just not swinging. I'm not swinging. I'm going to get a walk or I'm going to go have a seat. One of the two things are going to happen.
From Waldron. That is a strike.
Is it 3-1? Is that what I'm seeing?
I had it as 2-2.
I thought we were 2-2. No?
2-2, my friend. Pitch from Waldron is down inside, and now we're at 3-2.
Now we're at 3-2. Yeah, Badgers struggling a little bit here in the end of the fifth inning, middle of the fifth. Yep.
And a swing and the miss, but that caught Sonia.
What hit her? The batter? It looked like the batter from the way she reacted.
The bat caught Sonia, and she is down. Caught her. She's holding her wrist. I don't know if it hit the glove or more of her wrist, but it absolutely caught her.
Yeah, she went down hard. She's hunched over at home plate. I'm guessing that the bat got her.
No, the bat got her. The bat definitely got her.
That would be on her glove hand.
I couldn't tell. Sonia's grabbing her wrist, but I couldn't tell if it hit more of her wrist or the glove.
Let's hope for the glove.
I know, but she's holding her wrist. Oh boy.
All right, I'm getting a replay up here in the booth. Hold on.
What are we thinking over there?
It's the play before. I got to see one more play.
Yeah, she's down.
Who is the backup? I don't know if we have one.
Would Luch slide in, catch, and slide one of those girls to first?
The umpire just signaled that she took it just above the elbow, which I guess is a...
She's moving.
Shake it off, kid. Can you stay in? Yeah, she's moving it. The trainer's not telling her to baby it. So, those V-Town kids, they're tough. Yeah, it looks like she's going to stay in the game.
Good for Sonia.
Catchers get they get all those foul balls in the bat. And
they're putting the runner on first. They might be calling catcher interference if Sonia stuck her glove out that far, but we're going to have to see a replay on that. But that takes away Waldron's perfect game.
Perfect game. The no-hitter is still in play, but the perfect game, which would have been a third in a row, is now gone.
We're going to need to see a replay on that. I don't know. Sonia was that far up, or the batter was that far in
I
the
just
back?
I just watched the replay. That was an awkward swing. The kid threw her bat way deep in the box.
Yeah, that's a
that's
a tough one to make that call right now in a 23-0 game of 1 out. 1 out in the 5th.
Yeah, I'm calling.
That's a tough one to make. What? Come on.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Give us a break.
I'm calling stinky pants on that one.
Give us a break.
Yeah, I just saw the replay and.
What is that? Are you kidding me?
She didn't just.
You gotta be kidding me.
She didn't extend the hand out at all. The kid just did an awkward swing and pulled her hands all the way back with the bat.
In a 23-0 game, and a pick from Sonny. She tried to get her at first. Oh, would that have been good?
Sonia with a little intent behind that one.
That one would have been great. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Nothing you can do.
I don't know if he has a choice, though. If the glove hits the bat, that's probably an automatic.
Maybe, but and you guys saw the replay.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got to go look back. But from the naked eye, when I saw it,
she didn't.
I was surprised that they sent the runner down to first.
Yeah, it was an awkward swing by the kid, but I don't know if the ump has a choice.
If that's the case, then it is what it is. But if he's making a judgment call on that, you got to be kidding me.
Well, we got one. It was only 1 out.
1 out, 2-2. The pitch from Waldron. That's a strike. Sonia jumps right up. She wants to pick that girl.
She wants to pick to end the game.
And now she's sharing some words with the ump there. Yeah, me too. At first, she was, there's the look. Strike called. Yeah, at first when she went down, that did not look good.
You know, and she's really your only catcher, I do believe. I don't know.
Game. Waldron. Okay. We're still keeping an eye on her. She's good. Perfect game.
Yeah, she probably feels responsible for losing that perfect game, but I don't.
We didn't see anything different that irregardless of her positioning in the box and hits the glove, it's catcher interference.
Yeah.
If that's a judgment.
Jesus. Vereen complaining that had the no-hitter instead, but Waldron
just
the turtle they're absolutely and at
LaMontagne.
You know, looked a little inexperienced. You see some yeah.
Kayla Neal. Yeah, well.
Here is maybe our producer can tell us when the next Tuesday is going to be the next home game. If you're getting used to hearing Cole and I as a team, that's probably going to happen a lot this year. But softball season, maybe. A great job by everyone. The Badger was outstanding today on the scoreboard. Made a crucial mistake there.
Crucial.
All those lists. Joy. Go for a walk in your road. Pick up all that. Can't make it into a garbage can or like a little nip from the package store. It's unbelievable. Just throw it away. All right, everybody, we're going to have a good one. Take care. Go do something fun.